Okay, once observe these problems. Once observe this problem number 68. Look at that problem where x value is given, y value is given. Then you have to find the second derivative with respect to the x when theta is equal to pi. Okay, just observe this problem. This was given in the 9th January, second shift, 2019. Not the 2019, 2020. So observe the problem. X is equal to 2 sine theta minus sine 2 theta. Y is equal to 2 cos theta minus cos 2 theta. We have to find the second derivative at theta is equal to pi. Just observe here. So first we'll find the first derivative of that, which is dy by dx. So this is, we can write dy by d theta upon dx by d theta. So differentiate the y with respect to the theta first. If you differentiate this, 2 into cos theta derivative is minus sine theta minus the derivative of the cos 2 theta is minus sine 2 theta, means it becomes plus. Again the derivative of the 2 theta is 2, means it is 2 sine 2 theta upon the derivative of 2 sine theta is 2 cos theta minus it is 2 cos 2 theta. It is the derivative of this. Now from the numerator and denominator we can take the 2 common, the 2 is getting cancelled. If you observe the numerator, it is in the form of sin c minus sin d. You will apply the transformation formula in the numerator, sin c minus sin d, which is 2 cos c plus d by 2. C means 2 theta plus theta by 2, which is 3 theta by 2, into sin c minus d by 2, 2 theta minus theta by 2, which is theta by 2, upon the denominator is in the form of cos c minus cos d, which is 2 sin c plus d by 2, that is 3 theta by 2, into sin d minus c by 2, d minus c by 2, that is 2 theta minus theta by 2, which is theta by 2. So this is getting cancelled, 2 gets cancelled. So its first derivative is cos by sin, which is cot 3 theta by 2. This is the first derivative of it, cot 3 theta by 2. Now we should go to the second derivative of that with respect to the x, that is d square y by dx square is equal to derivative of the cot is minus cosecant square 3 theta by 2 into, again you have to do the derivative for that angle 3 theta by 2, that is 3 by 2 into d theta by dx. With respect to the x we are doing, so again you have to do the derivative for the theta, which is d theta by dx. So it is minus 3 by 2 cosecant square 3 theta by 2 into d theta by dx. So dx by d theta is this denominator. D theta prediction is 1 by of that. It is 1 by 2 cos theta minus cos 2 theta. 2 cos 2 theta. This is the value of d theta by dx. So this value we have to find when x is equal to pi. Sorry, when theta is equal to pi. So if you substitute that theta is equal to pi, from this take the 2 common, 2 into 2 4, so it is minus 3 by 4 into, substitute the pi here, 3 pi by 2. Cosecant 3 pi by 2 is a minus 1, whole square means 1 into 1 by, substitute the pi here, cos pi is minus 1, so the 2 I already have taken common, minus cos 2 pi, which is plus 1, so it is 1. So minus 1, minus 1, minus 2, so minus minus gets cancelled, 4 2s are 8 in the denominator, so its answer is 3 by 8. This is the answer. So we can observe that it is an easy problem, but the only thing is that we should know the calculations. Take that. Okay? Not getting. आपका अटक हो रहा है वॉइस. नहीं वो अटक हो रहा है वॉइस. Okay, next look at the next problem. Is it visible? Screen is visible. So this is the GMAIN 2020 September 2nd paper. इसमें 66 प्रॉब्लम देखो एक बार. 66. The function f of x is defined by f of x is equal to a into e power x plus b into e power minus x when -1 less than or equal to x less than 1. This cx square when 1 less than or equal to x less than 3 less than or equal to 3, ax square plus 2cx when 3 less than x less than or equal to 4. It is continuous for some values of a comma b comma c and f dash 0 plus f dash 2 is equal to e. What is the value of the a? So it is given that f dash of 0 plus f dash of 2 is equal to e. Then what is the value of the a? Just observe that. So first, this is the function is given. First, we will differentiate this function, that is f dash of x, that is equal to, if we differentiate it, its derivative is a into e power x minus b into e power minus x. This is the derivative of that. When x lies between -1 less than or equal to x less than 1. Next, its derivative is 2cx. When 1 less than or equal to the x less than or equal to 3. And its derivative is 2ax plus 2c. 3 less than x less than or equal to 4. So this is the derivative of that particular function, right? So first of all, they have given that this function is continuous on R. This function is continuous. If it is a continuous, wherever you have the breaking, at that value, the left hand limit should be equal to the right hand limit. That is the condition. Okay, so here at the 1 there is a breaking. So at the 1, left hand limit should be is equal to the right hand limit. So left hand limit means this is the function I have to take it. Take that x is equal to 1, substitute here. Then it is a into e plus b into e power minus 1 should be is equal to right hand limit. This is means x is more than 1. Then you have to take this function, substitute the 1 here, that is c. So this is one equation. Similarly, other breaking is there at the 3. So at the 3 also, we will equate the left hand limit and the right hand limit. Take the left hand limit less than or equal to the 3. Substitute the 3 there, which is 9c is equal to its right hand limit. Substitute the 3 here, 9a plus 2c into 3, that is 6c. That is 6c. Okay. So bring this 6c this side, then it is 3c is equal to 9a. 3c is equal to the 9a. Then c is equal to 3a. This is the value of the C. Keep that C value in this from the equation 1. Therefore, from equation 1, A into E plus B by E, because e power minus 1 means B by E is equal to 3A. So this is the relation between A and B. Okay, let it be. Now they have given that f dash 0 plus f dash 2, and f dash 0 plus f dash 2 is given as E. So f dash 0 means which function you have to take it. Where the 0 lies in between -1 to the 1, this is the interval where the 0 lies. So you have to take this function. So substitute that x equal to 0 in this, then we'll get that A into e power 0 minus b into e power minus 0. That is a minus b. It is f of 0, f dash 0 plus f dash 2. So 2 means it is going to lie in between 1 to the 3. This is the function we have to take it. Take that x is equal to 2. So that means 2 into 2, that is 4c, is equal to E. This is the value of the E. So this is another relation we got it. Now we want the value of the A. Means all the terms you have to convert in terms of the A only, that is A minus B. What is the B value from this? From this you have to find the value of the B. So on this other side, that is B by E is equal to 3A minus AE. Then multiply by the E, that is B value means 3AE minus AE square plus 4C. C value is 3A. 4 into 3, that is 12A, is equal to E. Everything you convert in terms of the A. From the A, take the A common. Then here we'll get that 1 minus 3E minus 1 minus plus E square and plus 12 will be there here, is equal to E. Okay. Therefore, the value of the A is equal to E upon is E square minus 3E, 12 plus 1, that is 13. So this is the value of the E, A in terms of the E. That is the answer. Take that. Because you have to understand, whenever they have given the continuous means, whatever the breakings are there at that left hand limit and right hand limit, we have to equate it, then we'll get that relation. Then we have to use this condition. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, look at the next problem. Observe this problem number 71, which is a numerical problem. Understand that problem. Problem number 71, which was given in this 2nd September 2nd shift, 2020. The 71st problem, which is given that y is equal to sigma k is equal to 1 to 6 k times cos inverse of 3 by 5 cos kx minus 4 by 5 sin kx. Then what is the dy by dx when x is 0? So I have to find the dy by dx when x is equal to 0. Take that. Just observe this. So first we have to simplify this. For that, since at the outside there is a cos inverse, means this is also we have to write in terms of the cos. For that, here 3 by 5, let's take it as a cos alpha. Let take the 3 by 5 as the cos alpha, then automatically 4 by 5 becomes sin alpha. 4 by 5 automatically becomes a sin alpha. Now this is in the form of cos A, cos B minus sin A, sin B form. Cos A, cos B minus sin A, sin B is 1 to 6 k square cos inverse of, this is you can write cos of alpha plus kx. That is cos of A plus B form it is. Okay, cos alpha cos kx minus sin alpha sin kx. That is equal to cos of alpha plus kx. Now cos inverse of cos B, this angle will come out. So therefore it is a sigma k is equal to 1 to the 6 k into alpha plus kx. This value will come out. Okay. Now this is sigma k is equal to 1 to the 6 k alpha plus sigma k is equal to 1 to the 6 kx. So now this alpha is a constant add-on outside. Of course, let it be because you don't need to simplify it because k is a constant. Alpha is also the constant because sin alpha by cos tan alpha is 4 by 3. Alpha is tan inverse 4 by 3. This total is the constant. इससे कुछ भी काम नहीं हमको. Then secondly, here x is constant within the sigma. Sigma के अंदर only the variable is the k. So k is equal to 1 to the 6 k. How much this value?
So k square.
Oh, sorry, k square. Sorry. K is equal to 1 to the 6 k square means 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square and so on up to the 6 square. That is the sum of the first to 6 square natural number. We know the formula for the sum of the first n square natural number, that is n into, means here 6 into n plus 1, 7. 2n plus 1. 2 into 6 plus 1, that is 13 by 6. So this is the value of that. Where 6 and 6 gets cancelled. So 7 into 13, that is 91x. Okay. This is the value of the y. Then what is the dy by dx? Which is 91. dy by dx value is 91 because this is the constant, it's got derivative 0. So this is you can write as it easily. It's got derivative 0. So 91 ka derivative, 91x ka derivative 91. So therefore even when x equal to 0 also will have the same thing. That's the answer. Completed? Completed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, look at the next problem. Observe this problem number 54. This is the problem asked on the September 3rd, first shift. Look at this problem. Y square plus log of cos square x to the base e is equal to y. Then which of the following options are correct? First option is modulus y dash of 0 plus y double dash of 0 modulus is equal to 3. Second option, modulus y double dash of 0 is equal to 2. Third option, modulus y dash of 0 plus modulus y double dash of 0 is equal to 1. Fourth option, modulus y double dash of 0 is equal to 0. Okay. First, observe here. So in all these options, there is a y dash of 0. Matlab, the value of the y dash when x is equal to 0. That's why in all these cases, we have to find its first derivative and the second derivative when x is equal to 0. But from this, first of all, we have to find when x is equal to 0, what is the value of the y? Because in the derivative, we will also get the y term. That's why compulsory should find the value of the y also when x is 0. Keep x is equal to 0 in this, then we'll get that y square plus, if x is 0, is cos square of 0. Cos square 0 is the 1, log 1 it is 0. Log 1 value is 0, so is equal to y. Is equal to the y. Now bring this y this side, take the y common, then we'll get that y minus 1 is equal to 0. So therefore the values of the y are y is equal to 0 or 1. So which one you have to take it, that depends upon the value of the y dash or y double dash. Now we will differentiate this with respect to the x on both the sides. So if we differentiate it, y square derivative is 2y y dash, 2y y dash plus log of cos square x derivative is 1 by cos square x. Again the derivative of the cos square x is 2 cos x into minus sin x is equal to y dash. This is the derivative of this. Now bring this y dash from this side. From this take the y dash common. Then we will have 2y minus 1 is equal to, here cos x gets cancelled. Cos x gets cancelled. Remaining is 2 into minus sin x by cos x means 2 minus 2 sin x, and other side is 2 tan x. 2 tan x. Now send this y dash other side. So y dash is equal to, we are getting the 2 tan x upon 2y minus 1. 2 tan x upon 2y minus 1 we are getting, right? Now if I substitute that x is equal to 0 in this, then what is the value of the y dash of 0 we are getting? Then x is 0.
0.
0. Because tan 0 is 0 by something, it is 0. So y dash of 0 value is 0. Now go to the second derivative of this. Y double dash means you have to apply u by v. It is 2y minus 1 whole square. V square will get in the denominator. 2y minus 1 write down in the numerator into 2 into tan x derivative is secant square x minus 2 tan x into again 2y minus 1 derivative is 2y dash. 2y minus 1 derivative is 2y dash. Now I will find y double dash of 0 now. Y double dash of 0. So substitute that when x is 0, substitute x is 0 there, secant 0, which is 1. That's why it is 2 into 2y minus 1, that is 4y minus 2, minus if x is 0, tan 0, it becomes 0, so that becomes 0. That's why this is again at the 2 into y 2y minus 1 upon 2y minus 1 whole square, we will get it. 2y minus 1 whole square, where 2y minus 1 I will cancel it, and the remaining is 2 by 2y minus 1 we will take it. 2 by 2y minus 1. Okay. Now, because I got the two values for the y, because y double dash of 0 I got in terms of the y, but for the y I got the two values. But which one you can take it? If take y is 0, then it is 2 by minus 1, we are getting minus 2. If y is equal to 1, that is 2 by 2 minus 1, that is a plus 2. Then y is 0, it is minus 2. Then y is 1, it is plus 2. That's why they have given a modulus here. So modulus of y double dash of 0, if I consider, that is giving 2. Modulus, if I take it, whatever the value you will take it, 0 or plus 1, you are getting the modulus is 2 only always. That's why y double dash of 0 is that 2. So which option is correct? Because y dash of 0 is 0 and this is 2 means दोनों भी add किया तो 0 plus 2 आने को ना. That's why second option is correct. Okay. Okay. Just a minute. Yes. Look at the next problem. Observe this problem number 57. 57 problem देखो एक बार. A plus root 2 b cos x into a minus root 2 b cos y equal to a square minus b square. Then what is the value of dx by dy yet pi by 4 comma pi by 4? मतलब when x and y are pi by 4, what is the value of dx by dy? अब try करो पहले. It is a very simple question. Right answer? Because here we have to find dx by dy. Means differentiate this function with respect to the y on both the side. With respect to the y. So here this is the variable, this is also the variable, means we have to apply uv. In that a plus root 2b cos x write down as it isly. Then इसका derivative is a का derivative 0 minus root 2 into b cos y derivative is minus sin y because it become plus root 2b sin y plus write down the second function as it isly. Then we'll do the derivative of this a का derivative 0 and cos x का derivative is minus root 2b sin x. Again the derivative of the x is dx by dy is equal to RHS is a constant, its derivative 0. Like that, with respect to the y, we will differentiate it on both the sides. Now, in both the these terms, root 2b is there in common, that is getting cancelled. Now, substitute that when x is equal to y is equal to pi by 4, x और y दोनों भी pi by 4 substitute करो इसमें. Substitute किया तो it is a cos pi by 4. That is 1 by root 2. So, root 2 gets cancelled. So, this becomes a plus b into sin pi by 4, which is 1 by root 2 plus you also substitute the pi by 4, cos pi by 4 is 1 by root 2. So root 2 gets cancelled, means you will get the a minus b here into minus 1 by root 2 into dx by dy is equal to 0. Where this 1 by root 2 is also getting cancelled on both the sides. Now send this negative term other side. Therefore dx by dy will get that a plus b upon a minus b. This is a very simple question. This is the value of dx by dy. Okay, okay. Next, look at the next problem. Observe this problem number 63. F maps 0 comma infinity to the 0 comma infinity be a differentiable function such that f of 1 is equal to e. Then what is the limit value of this function? So because this is, you can consider as a common problem of the limits and differentiation. This is also asked in the 4th September second shift. That limit t tends to x, t square into f square of x minus x square into f square of t upon t minus x is equal to 0. This limit value is given 0 and f of x is given 1, then what is the value of the x is equal to? So f of x is given 1 and f of 1 is given e. Just observe here. Here it is given that t tends to x. Limit t tends to x means t is going to approach to the x, means here t is the variable but not the x. T is the variable but not the x. That's why. So if you substitute that t tends to the x, we are getting that 0 by 0 format. So we should go to the L'Hospital. Apply the L'Hospital. So where t square is the constant, so its derivative is 2t. F square of x, which is constant, let it be, minus x square is the constant, rather that as it is into f square of t, its derivative is 2f of t into f dash of t upon t minus x derivative is 1, which is given 0. T minus x derivative is 1. Now substitute that t tends to x. t का जगह में x substitute करो, then it is 2x f square of x minus 2x square into f of x into f dash of x, which is given 0. Substitute that t is equal to x. Now here f of x I can divide it, under 2 gets cancelled, x and x also is getting cancelled, and 1 f of x also is getting cancelled. Now the remaining is f of x minus x f of x into f dash x is equal to 0. F of x minus x into f dash x is 0. Okay. So then, because they have given that f of x value is 1. F of x value is given 1. So this 1 is equal to x into f dash x. Therefore, f dash x is equal to 1 by x. Means indirectly they have given the value of the f dash x is equal to 1 by x. Okay. Now tell me, for which function is the derivative gives 1 by x? For which function is the derivative gives 1 by x?
Logarithm.
Log x means I can take that f of x is equal to log x. Right. But log x, if I consider that log x, so observe that f of 1 is given e. Is it satisfying? If I substitute that x is equal to 1 there, log 1 it is giving 0. That's why that function I can take that f of x is equal to e into log e of x if I substitute it. Suppose if I take that f of x is equal to, no, log e, f of 1 is equal to e chale na? Suppose if I take